Hey, how's it going? It's Kelly West from Town Square Media, and the Union Gospel Mission is amazing. They help people out all of the time. It just blows my mind how many people in this world, in Yakima alone, need help. But sometimes the people that work at Union Gospel Mission, they're also in need of help.
So I'm going to tell you, we're going to talk about a really amazing story here of giving at this time of that happened around Christmas time. Westside Car Care every year gives away a car to some deserving soul in our community. This year, when they were asking and looking around and they'd heard lots of stories, one story stood out in particular to them. Jessica and Brad Witters came from the company, and they were drawn to Rose's story. And we're gonna let Rose tell it to you. So Rose, when you first started coming here, when you were giving, you're volunteering, you are giving back to your community. And so what drew you here to the mission?
We'll do the mission short version because it's really a story that started 4 years ago in the God Pod. And I had heard about the mission and how they were helping women like myself, helping them to step up and change their lives. And I decided then to make a commitment. So
some people might not know what the God Pod is.
It's a faith unit in the Yakima County Jail, run by Chaplain Phyllis Anderson. So I left the God Pod and went on to prison, and it stayed in my mind and in my heart. And when time came for my release, I came to the mission, and it's been the best decision I ever made. The best decision. I've been out now 5 months, on the 2nd of January, 5 months, and my life has totally changed. I couldn't have imagined it changing so much.
So when you came here at first, we knew that you were way beyond what our recovery program would have to offer you, and we saw that the best way to a good such place for you to be is to serve and to help and to volunteer. You had good skills. You had so instead of going through the recovery program, the mission put you right to work.
Yes, ma'am. To work.
Yeah. And so, what types of jobs did you do?
I did everything, whatever was asked of me, from the clothing room to laundry, linen room, hygiene room, cleaning, whatever was needed. But then I graduated into helping out in the office,
and you were living right here on our.
I was living in a dorm room, yes.
So housing and food here.
Everything was taken care of. Everything.
As you get back on your feet.
As I got back on my feet, yes.
And so then comes Christmas time. It's just before Christmas. You come into work, and what happens?
Well, this was amazing because I got hired, first of all. I got a position here. And my director, Janet Curran, says, well, I want to have like a meeting, and so I'm going to see if Nancy, who is one of the co-workers, can come in. So we came in, and Janet says, well, we don't want to be interrupted, so let's go to the main office. And I said, well, let's just go upstairs. And Nancy says, it's too dark. So I thought, well, they're the boss, right? So we went over to the lobby, and make a long story short, Brenda comes up and says, excuse me, there's some gentleman here for Rose. And I thought, me? And got a little nervous, and what's going on. So there were 2 gentlemen there, and we got up, and I remember Janet saying, are you Brad? At the time it didn't make any sense, and he said, yeah, and he said, are you Rose? And I said, yeah, and he said, will you step outside? And I thought, oh my God, what's going on? So I stepped outside, and I really don't remember all what he said until he said, we'd like to present you with this gift. And this is what I did. I cried. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it.
And you were just getting your driver's license?
Actually, I was going to study for my driver's license and found out after I got the car that I had one all along. It just had to be reinstated.
Okay, so now we have a driver's license?
Insured.
And wheels?
Wheels, yes.
And a job.
And a job. And my own room. I'm no longer in a dorm. Yeah, all in 5 months since my release.
So Westside Car Care, in their generosity of a car, giving back to someone who's been giving back to the community, those are the folks that they're looking for, and it's enriched your life. It is, I can't think of a more deserving person
Thank you.
than for you, and the impact you're making on the women here at the women's shelter, at the family shelter. You see, how many women do you think you're in contact with over the week, and getting them placed in housing and in jobs themselves?
It's, gosh, I don't really keep track. It's a lot. Every day is a different day, and a different story walks through those doors. You know, different personalities, different situations. But I can relate because I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know what it's like to be broken, and to need someone to just sometimes just listen. You know, and give you that, a place to sleep, a warm bed,
Mm-hmm.
and guide you in the direction to, hey, you know, this is what you need to do to get your life back on track, because that's what Janet did for me. You know, she motivated me. I had no choice. She wasn't going to have it any other way, you know. So you get that, and, you know, if you're ready, you just run with it, and you do what's right. You listen.
Well, thank you. Thanks.